Guys, I want to show you some vibes here. I'm going to be putting this beadlock right here. I'll be using the same tire, so all I got to do is just pop this off just like that, and I'll be putting that just like so. So you see how that fit perfect, guys? Just like that. So all I got to do is take out those screws at the back here and put this on there. All right, but let me show you what I'm doing here. I'm going to remove that wheel, and we're going to take off this brake disc. We're not going to be using that anymore. And this split pin here, we're not going to be using that either because it's too big. Got this magnet, so I put the split pin here. I'm going to be using this shorter split pin. See how small it is? I'll be using this hex right here. But this hex cannot go all the way up on the shaft. So check this out. This part of the shaft right here is a little bit thicker. So we're going to have to open up this right here. So this hex, we're going to open it up, drill it, and then I'm going to grind it down to make it a lot thinner so it can fit like this one. So the wheel is going up there. I already did 3 wheels, so on to the last one. So I thought I'd show you guys what I'm doing. All right, now I am going to grind this down, and it's simple. I'll show you guys how it goes. So I'm using the vice grip to hold this hex right here, just like that. I'm going to tighten the vice grip a little bit more. I'm just going to clamp it, and I'm just going to drill a hole through it. I'm going to do it, till it get a little bit wider. I'm using 2 drill bit, and this is the right size that I'm trying to get at, but then I start out with a smaller bit. So let me show you how it goes. I'm just holding this like that. That's it. So now I'm just going to change the bit, put on the bigger one, and we're going to continue. All right, that's it. So we drill it out, and we don't need that little loop right here. This can go. We don't need that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this back in the vice grip, and I'm going to grind this down. I can see one side is thicker than the other. So I'm just going to level it out a little bit. And just like that, you get your hex to work, Put this back in the vice grip. It's not much I got to do, guys. Just a little bit more. So check out the end result, guys. So you got to grind it down to that much. So let me show you how it goes. And what it does before I put it up, I take a screwdriver and I just kind of like open up where the piece of metal will go. That's all that I do here. And let me show you how it goes. Now guys, I'm going to put that split pin on the shaft right here, and we're going to put the hex in there. The hole is a bit tight still, but I cannot push it with my finger as far as I want it to. So I take the nut and I thread it up, and what that's going to do, that's going to push it up over the split pin. So pretty simple little technique, So I make sure you line up good first before I put the wheel in there, and make sure you line up. All right, there we go. So I need to just line up that pin much better. Just some little adjustments that you got to do, to get these things to sit down properly. All right, so there we go. It's going all the way. It's pretty tight to get in there, but doing it. All right, that's it. It's all the way up, and I just back this out. All right, so now we got the split pin and we got the hex over. We're gonna put the tire onto the rim, and I'll show you how we're doing this. So let's put this aside, and we're gonna remove all the screws in the back of the rim. All right, so now we get the rim separated. So we're gonna get the tire and just pop the insert inside, and now we're gonna put the face of the rim. And now we put the back of the rim. And it's pretty simple, guys, but you gotta take your time with it because this tire is just a tar, wider. Like anyhow you try to rush it, it can loop over, So what I does, as I put the screws in, I just keep it loose and I put down all the screws, and I start going ahead and tighten them around, and I make sure that the tire is all the way inside the rim before I start tightening all the way down. And I'll show you what I mean here. You can see it's kind of just a little bit wider here, so you gotta fit that in. But this is what I'm talking about here. You just gotta fit it in like so. Take your time and just get it as close as possible. You know, use a little bit wide. In the front, the same thing. All right, so we're looking good there. You see one side, it's a little bit wider here, so you just want to make sure that you get it even as possible. So what it does, I just tighten one, then I go over to the next one, so I have space to, you know, keep it inside. And you just keep pushing it like so. See, it's going inside and it's not looping over too hard. All right, guys, there it is. So we're gonna put the wheel up and show you how it fit. There we go. It's pretty tight. And putting the nut on will finish pull it all the way over the hex. All right, that's it. So we got 4 Beadlock wheels on. So now I'm going to put the body on and I'll show you guys how it looks. All right, guys, check this out. Working pretty cool, guys. Pretty nice. Yeah, I like it. So the little modification and upgrade here turned out real well. I mean, guys, trust me. Make the vehicle a little bit heavier, but I like in the metal wheels, using the same tires. Beautiful. It's really nice. Really, really nice, guys. So tell me what you guys think about this. Does the wheels look pretty cool? This is your original wheels. And this is your upgraded metal Beadlock wheels. Using the same tire. Pretty cool, I think. You guys let me know what you all think about this. And of course, I dropped my action figure in there. Pretty nice. All right, let's take it out and give it a run, see how it does.